How's it going? It's MikeMoore. Today I've got a new unarmed weapon. It's sort of like brass knuckles, but it's energy based, and it's called the Raiju. It has 3 different options for energy. One is Institute, doing the least damage, Laser doing more, and Plasma doing the most damage. You can find it on Raiders in the wild, and it also has custom sound, so I'm going to play that for you in a second and shut up so you can hear it. So before we go into any other topics, I'm going to go over the name real quick, before somebody's like, WTF is a Raiju, lol, WTF, lol. Raiju is the name of a legendary creature from Japanese mythology. It translates to thunder beast or thunder animal, and it doesn't really have a specific shape, as is true with most of these mythical creatures, but it usually takes the form of a cat, fox, weasel, or wolf. If you recognize the name Raiju, it's probably because it's similar to Raikou, the thunder legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Silver. Both names start with Rai, and Rai is lightning in Japanese, so I'm pretty sure that's where both of them originate. And Raikou is probably named after Raiju as well, even thunder aside. So with the name aside, I've got something else I want to talk about. When I was making this, I wanted to originally put it on 2 hands, right? Because I wanted it to be like the unarmed animations when you're fighting in game without weapons. So I was like, oh, that's easy. I'll just overwrite the brass knuckles, right? Because there's a brass knuckle on both hands. No, there isn't. There's only one brass knuckle. So I was like, oh, alright, well, if I can't do that, maybe I'll go over to the boxing glove. The boxing glove has 2, right? No, boxing glove doesn't have 2 either. In New Vegas, there's 2 brass knuckles and 2 boxing gloves. Like, why would they take that away? Even, like, they obviously had the framework because it was there from Skyrim. They're using the same engine. That just seems so stupid to me, right? Like, what a cop-out. So now I've just used the animations from the brass knuckles, and it's only on one hand, which is fine. It still makes the little plasma explosions or laser explosions or whatever element you're using. You should be using plasma. But, yeah, it still does the animations correctly, and it still has the execution animation, so that's all cool. But, you know, it just bothers me. Like, why wouldn't you make it on both hands? Who goes into battle with what? Well, first of all, who goes into battle with a boxing glove? But who goes into battle with only one boxing glove? Like, you at least want to have 2, even it out. It's so stupid. Like, the only animation that uses both hands is the default unarmed animation, the one where you don't have a weapon equipped. And they didn't use that for anything else. It seems so dumb to me. Before I wrap things up here, I want to let you guys know that this is going to be the last melee weapon I make before I start making uniques and dungeons for them in my big all-together mod. I'm going to make a mod that smushes all my previous weapons together, and that one's going to have a whole bunch of unique versions of all my other weapons that I've made previously. So that's going to be cool. I've already started making dungeons and creation kit for the new weapons, and I'll just have to make the unique weapons and then we'll be all set. So that's cool. I'll probably put in a whole fuck ton of Easter eggs because that's a fun thing to do, and I'm not going to explain where any of the dungeons are because that wouldn't be fun. You've got to stumble upon them while you're out exploring. So yeah, Easter eggs, stupid shit, dungeons, unique weapons. Keep an eye out. I'll probably start uploading within a week. I've got other weapons that I'm probably just gonna shove in there too, like some crowbars that I don't want to release as a default mod because there's already crowbars on the Nexus and I want to do them justice and not just try to snuff them out. So that's going to be fun, new weapons, new dungeons, keep an eye out. That's all I've got to say for this video. If you're interested in Fallout modding or you just want to hear me talk about shit for a little while, I've got some other videos on my channel if you want to check it out. And other than that, we're all set. So thanks for stopping by and you enjoy the rest of your day.